Hello everyone. We're feeling very festive here today. Rachel made this place all festive. It's their lights. I could even swath myself in lights as I record this here. That's what I'll do. This is safe and definitely something that people should do with electrical things. Actually, you shouldn't. You should never do this with electrical things. Risk of shock. Okay, anyway, taking it down, but festive because Rachel was excited we were filming our holiday edition of our new podcast. If you haven't listened to the library's new podcast, Rachel and I record it together. It's called The Bookmark. You can get it wherever quality podcasts are available for free because podcasts are free usually. So we hope you listen to that because why not? It's fun. Learn about the library, learn about cool books. We do a lot of book recommendations on there. So if you're looking for something new to read, that's a great place to go. Or you can come here to me because that's what we're doing today. We're talking holiday books. We're feeling festive. There is a hat here that Rachel left behind. Batman Santa hat. That's great. Doesn't fit on my head because it got a clip in. That's okay. I shouldn't steal Rachel's hat without her consent. She left it in here. Not for me to steal, but it should be expected that I would steal it though. She would expect that. So if you read a lot of YA, you know there are some really popular holiday books already, and not a ton have come out in recent years, but for some reason this year, publishers must have said, people, they be miserable. Let's give them what they want, which is Hallmark movies in book form. And they did. They brought us some of those classic holiday romance vibes. So we're here with that today. Now, if you want to read some classics, you can hit up Dash of Lilies, Book of Dares, which is upstairs in YA. There are actually 3 in that series, I think. Maybe 4 now. I don't know. But they're great. They're fun. David Levithan and Rachel Cohn wrote those together. Rachel Cohen? I don't know. Sorry, Rachel. I am not the best name pronouncer. Can't even pronounce. I'm sorry. So check that out. Those are great. And I think that is a show on Netflix. And then Let It Snow, which is Lauren Miracle and Warren Johnson and John Green, wrote a book together that's 3 connected stories, and it's called Let It Snow. I think that was also made into a movie. So if you're feeling that holiday Netflix vibes, watch those, read those, enjoy those. But if you're looking for something new, I have you covered. Lots of these are very Hallmark movie. So there are lots of inns and Christmas places. So we're going to start with one that is set in an inn, and that is the Holiday Switch, which I'm hoping, like, this is backwards for me, this title. I'm hoping that my software does a little flipperoo so that it's not backwards. But if it is, it says the Holiday Switch. Look how cute they are. Very cute. So Lila is spending her last winter working at a little inn in her hometown of Holly, New York. Yes, the puns are strong in these books. Are they even puns? Let's just say Christmas vibes. Because I don't even know if that counts as a pun. I don't know. But anyway, she's working in this inn. It is an adorable little place. It was the setting of her favorite holiday movie of all time, which is The Holiday by the Lake. That's what that movie is called. And she is book blogging, but nobody knows. She loves to write about the books that she reads, but she doesn't want her family to find out because they are not into social media. She's from a family of immigrants, and they're just like, don't put yourself on the internet like that. So she's wanting to go off to school, and as she's preparing for that, she needs money. So she says to her boss, please let me work full time this winter break. I would love that. And her boss goes, that's chill, but I can't do that because I just hired my nephew who's coming to stay with me. So her nephew ends up being not the one. Lila really is not into Teddy at all. Teddy is not into Lila. They are opposites. There is lots of fighting. It is all not working out. And then one day they bump into each other, phones get dropped, phones get switched, and they learn that there's so much more to each other than they ever expected. Very enemies to lovers. Holiday switch. So if you're feeling enemies to lovers this Christmas, that's one. So here's I'm Dreaming of a Wyatt Christmas. Tiffany Schmidt wrote this one. She also wrote the Bookish Boyfriend series. So, and I think there might be more of those coming out. I'm not quite positive, but there are a few books in that series where she takes books that are classics with characters that we all know and love, like Lizzie and Darcy from Pride and Prejudice, or Sherlock and Watson from Sherlock Holmes, and takes them, makes them modern, sets them in a high school, and they're fun, very fun. So this one I'm expecting is going to be great. This is going to be my next holiday read, and you'll like it a lot, I think, too. So that's Wyatt. He is the stepson or the half-brother of Noelle's babysitting charges. Now, Noelle, our hero right there, is three things. She's Christmas obsessed. She's a great babysitter that everyone loves, and she's a ballerina. She's trying to audition for this super elite ballet program. She's really nervous about it. Her friends aren't feeling those Christmas vibes this year, and she's missing her mom because her mom passed away. And her babysitting family is like, come on vacation with us for Christmas. So she says, I will try that, and maybe that will get me my Christmas feelings back and help me prepare for this big audition. So when she gets there, she finds that Wyatt is there too. And Wyatt is the half-brother of her babysitting charges, and he's also a dancer at the school that she's intending to get into. So sparks fly in this one, and hopefully it will also be funny because I'm in the mood for some Christmas hilarity. I like a funny romance, a rom-com. That's what I enjoy. So we have Blame It at the Mistletoe is our next one. Blame It on the Mistletoe. Elle is a social media star, or she's intending to be. She has the hashtag dream life, except it's not so much of a dream. And she's wanting to build new followers and make her social media platform a success. And she decides that the best way to do this is to house swap or family swap with someone in Britain for the holidays. And her family is originally from the UK, so that makes sense. That's where she's going. And someone who loves her social media and is a big follower of her platform, her Instagram life, is Holly. And Holly embarrasses herself massively at a Christmas party and says, I need to get out of town. I can't show my face around here after this mistletoe disaster. And so she says, okay, I'll switch with you. So the two of them switch houses for the holidays, switch families, switch lives. And Elle is settling into life in Britain and seeing the boy across the street and thinking, he's nice. And Holly has met Elle's twin brother and finds him very nice. So a little romanciness, and they'll see if they like trading lives or if what they left behind is more important over the holidays. So I have a feeling this would be pretty sappy, but if that is your vibe, then this is for you. This is another one that I think will be really, really good. This is Christmas. If you can't read it, I hope you can. But you know, this is one of those things where if it's written in script and it's backwards for you, maybe it's backwards. That's kind of hard to read. So this one is by Tracy Andreen, and it is set at the beginning at a prep school. And our hero is Finley, and she thought it would be great to go to this super exclusive private school. And so she went, and she's not thrilled. She's finding that she's no longer the big fish in the small pond. She has to work harder, and it's kind of sucking the joy out of her school experience. And then she's not making friends like she used to at her home. And the only person that she really talks to much, at least in the 20 pages of this that I have read, is Arthur Watercress. Ooh. And he is a student in New England, but he is British, I believe. It seems like he's British. We're going to say he is, for the sake of this. Maybe of British descent. Not quite sure. Anyway, he decides that the best thing in the world would be to spend Christmas in Christmas, Oklahoma, because Finley's talked it up so much. And the website seems fantastic. That's where Finley's from. So she ends up with this posh guy who left her school to spend his Christmas in her hometown, just as she has decided to go home for Christmas because she's miserable. So now she finds herself needing to impress her snobbish classmate over the holidays, while still trying to fit in back home after being away for so long. And this is the other one that has the inn. Everything has inns in Christmas things. Her grandma runs an inn. So hoping for a Christmas miracle in there. And this one seems like it'll be really fun, but I don't think it will be as funny as the other one. So if you're not looking for funny and you're looking for more of a serious romance, I think this is the one for you. So we have 3. I think to line things up, we have almost a gradient, and then Wyatt Christmas ruins it, which is too bad. Anyway, pick those up if you're interested in Christmassy goodness this holiday season. And if you want more recommendations or different holiday books, because we have tons of different holiday books, hit me up because I will help you find exactly what you're looking for. And we have a ton of Christmas-themed cozy mysteries, Christmas-themed middle grade books if you are looking for something that you can share with a younger sibling, Christmas picture books if you're looking for something to share with an even younger sibling, and just a ton of holiday things in general that aren't Christmas. So we've got Thanksgiving, we've got whatever holiday you're celebrating, we've got books. So hit us up and we will help you find exactly what you want. And we hope you enjoy the festivity here and at our holiday open house and on our holiday episode of our podcast coming out the first Tuesday of December. So if you haven't listened to the podcast yet, please listen, and you'll get even more holiday book recs from Rachel and I. Happy reading.